After humans were created, God, named Jehovah here, wanted to make sure humans knew they were his creation. So, he gave them the ability to learn, have strength, and be in charge of things. This marked the beginning of the first period. However, humans were weak and couldn't even walk upright or understand God's words. So, God asked his angels, who had been around longer than the earth, to help humans stand up and teach them to understand. Following God's command, the angels came down to earth, helped humans stand upright, and they started wandering around. This started the second period. Seeing humans increase in number, God instructed the angels to teach humans to live together in groups, forming cities and countries. The angels did as God asked, teaching humans to live in communities. This was the start of the third period. Alongside this, the concept of selfishness, represented as the beast, emerged strongly, convincing humans that they could own anything they desired, as everything was inherently beneficial for them. Influenced by this, humans succumbed to greed, which led directly to the outbreak of wars. This period is marked as the fourth era. Distressed by the chaos and suffering caused by wars, humans confronted the beast, reproaching it for its earlier advice, which seemed to promise prosperity through possession. Instead, they found themselves engulfed in conflict and death. They pleaded for a way to achieve peace. However, the beast responded that its purpose was not to bring peace but division and strife. It intended to sow discord even within families, urging humans to consume whatever they could, without regard for the future. Consequently, humans indulged in eating meat, which led to spiritual darkness. They lost their connection with Jehovah and ceased to believe in his existence. This decline in spirituality and moral compass marked the fifth era. As human corruption deepened, the beast morphed into four dominant identities: Brahmin, Buddhist, Christian, and Mohammedan. These forces not only divided the world geographically, but also fostered continual conflict to sustain their power, amassing large armies totaling millions of soldiers. Despite Jehovah's attempts to call humanity back from the brink of moral decay, the influence of the beast had deeply embedded itself. The beast's cunning had transformed humans to such an extent that their souls were obscured, as if hidden in a cloud, and they became entrenched in sinful behaviors. Announcing the onset of the seventh era, Jehovah issued a divine command for a profound transformation. He called for humans to transition from a carnivorous and conflict-driven existence to one of herbivorous tranquility. He decreed an end to the rule of the four heads of the beast and proclaimed that wars would cease across the earth. He mandated the disbandment of armies and asserted that no one should be compelled to fight. Worship was to be directed solely towards Jehovah as the creator, rejecting any other deities or saviors. Those who chose to renounce the dominion of the beast and live according to Jehovah's laws were to be called faithists. They would be recognized by their commitment and actions as the true followers of Jehovah. Conversely, those who refused these covenants were labeled Uzians, indicative of their destructive nature. To reinforce these teachings, legions of angels descended to earth, interacting directly with humans to guide them in understanding Jehovah's will and the spiritual realities of the universe. This extensive interaction and revelation prepared humans not only to live in accordance with Jehovah's will, but also to understand the spiritual dimensions that await them after death. This comprehensive spiritual guidance was compiled in the book, Oahspe. The insights in Oahspe, though seemingly novel, were simultaneously revealed to various individuals around the world who were previously unconnected, highlighting a universal awakening. This new era, characterized by an integration of knowledge about the physical, spiritual, and celestial realms, was termed the Cosmic Era. The teachings encompassed in Oahspe are aimed at enlightening humans about the Earth Oah, the Sky Spe, and the spiritual also reflected in Spe, shaping the foundation of this new epoch.